Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Suryana. So in this video, I'm going to tell you a story, and the title is Timun Mas. A long time ago, there was a widow named Mbok Randa. Her husband had passed away a long time ago, so that she lived there alone. She had no children, and she prayed to God to get a child. One night, when she prayed, a giant passed her house and heard her pray. And the giant said, I can give you a child, but you should give the child back to me when she is 17 years old. And then Mbok Randa was so happy and didn't think about the risk of losing the child later. And then she agreed with the offering. And then the giant gave her the cucumber seeds and asked Mbok Randa to plant them around the house. Tomorrow, she planted the seed just like what the giant asked. Slowly, the seeds grew up after some days, and there were several cucumbers there. However, the most interesting thing was a hot golden cucumber. And then Mbok Randa plucked the golden cucumber carefully and carried it at home. With care, she sliced it, and she was so surprised that a cute baby girl was inside. And then she named the baby girl as Timun Mas. She loved the baby very much. The year passed and Timun Mas has grown to be a beautiful and lovely little girl. She was really smart and kind as well. That is why Mbok Randa kept thinking about her promise to the giant. And then one night, Mbok Randa had a dream. She must meet a holy man who lived in a place called Mount Gundul. That holy man could have to save her daughter. So, the next morning, Mbok Randa went to Mount Gundul. She met the holy man, and he gave 4 little bags to Mbok Randa. He said, these bags are for her. Tell her to open and use it one by one, said the holy man. Mbok Randa nodded her head as a sign that she understood that command, and then she came back home. Each one was containing cucumber seed, needles, salt, and shrimp paste. And the holy man said the Timun Mas could use them to protect herself. And then at home, Mbok Randa then said about her promise with the giant to her daughter and the bag given by the holy man. And then a few days later, the giant came to Mbok Randa's house and asked for the promise. Mbok Randa told her daughter to run from the back door and take the bag from a holy man with her. The giant was so angry and rushed toward Timun Mas. He was getting closer and closer, and Timun Mas opened the first bag. It was the cucumber seeds. She threw the seeds, and instantly they grew into the hot cucumber field. The giant ate them all so that she could run farther. However, it was giving the giant more strength to chase the girl. He was getting close again. After that, she opened the second bag that contains the needles and spilled them behind her. The needles magically turned into the last bamboo trees, which were thorny, and the giant bones were blood stretched. Unfortunately, he made it and chased her again. And then Timun Mas opened the third bag, and spilled the salt inside. That made the soil which the salt touched turn into the very deep sea. And then the giant almost drowned there, but he swam to cross it. From a far place, Timun Mas saw it. She then opened the last bag and threw it. It was the stream passed and made the soil become the large swamp of boiling mud. And then finally, the giant was trapped there, and the mud drowned him, and everything was ended. Timun must come back home and live happily ever after with Mbok Randa. So I think that's all from storytelling about Timun Mas. Thank you very much.